Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of the Keynote Luncheon Speaker Series brought to you by Glaw CPAs. Today I have a wonderful, important executive that I'm very, very privileged to meet, Ron Harrell. Ron, how are you?
I am very well, and thank you for inviting me to share a little time with you.
You bet, sir. Tell me, how and why did you get involved with the cybersecurity college at HBU?
Well, I got involved almost exactly 3 years ago on May 28th. I was invited by Glaw and another individual to meet with some of the administrative staff, the leadership of HBU, and Dr. Sloan wanted to talk about perhaps opening a college of engineering. And there were 7 people in the room. I happened to be the only engineer. So a lot of the questions were directed toward me. And since I was active at Louisiana Tech, I was familiar with their cyber engineering program. I didn't mention that until Dr. Sloan related to me that they didn't really have much space. They really didn't have a lot of money. And so is there an engineering program that could be begun without those? We talked about what the University of Houston had. We talked about Rice. We talked about the number of degrees. We talked about the enormous laboratories that some of these require. And it dawned upon me as we try to fit something like this into the HBU campus, why not cyber engineering, which I had just heard about 1 month ago at a board visit I made to Louisiana Tech, and they were talking about their first graduates. So I just threw the topic out and explained it to the best of my ability. And then I suggested that Dr. Sloan, if he was interested, communicate with Dr. Geis, who is the president of Louisiana Tech, to see if they might want to talk about sharing some of those ideas. The 2 presidents talked, and then within a week or 2, we had another meeting moving forward with a level of cooperation, and it began from there.
Tell me, Ron, why is this so important to our economy?
Well, I think you as we've heard in an earlier presentation, most all of us are victims, or we're about to be victims of some cybersecurity breach in our personal lives, in our bank accounts, perhaps in our automobiles, perhaps in our airplanes, perhaps our homes.
It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time, and we don't have much time. And it's hard to say that this small college is going to make a difference, but it's a start. It's a start.
That's right. Prevention is protection.
It is, and to put people in this audience we've had today, put it on their mind that it's our job to make for sure that our devices are as secure as we possibly can.
Do you see cyber engineering affecting the oil and gas industry?
Cyber engineering is affecting the oil and gas industry. I know I'm a petroleum engineer, so I'm familiar with some of the things that are going on, and I understand some of it I do not. But frankly, the safety and transporting oil and gas and the using of it, the monitoring of the refineries, the control system is just paramount. And I'll assure you that the America's oil companies are doing their very best to ensure safe delivery of a product to the users and the consumers.
Do you feel that Houston could become the cyber engineering capital of the world?
Well, I think it will be one of the leading centers, but the world, we have 300 million people in the U.S. out of 7 billion people around the world. So cyber engineering is going to be the focus at every great city across this globe, and small towns and large towns and all. But Houston will be among the leaders.
Sounds like people at home should start training their kids to get into computer programming at early ages.
Well, I think that's correct. And as the kids get older, I think it's more the young people are going to be training their parents to do this and teaching them how to use a cell phone and how to use it safely.
I agree, sir. I agree. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, Ron. Thanks for being here.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate the opportunity to do that. And I think let's all pray for the HBU program and make sure it gets off to a great start.
God bless it.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back.